Hey guys, and welcome to the Game and Party channel. I am Mike Davis.
I'm Jesse Davis.
I'm Karen Boatwright.
And we are going to play Dragon Castle today. And I'm going to teach it to my friends here, and then we'll do a separate video where we actually show a playthrough of a few rounds of it. So, Dragon Castle. This is, the box is off screen here, of course. This is a great little mahjong type game where you collect tiles and put them on your board. It plays 8 and up, 2 to 4 players, in about 45 minutes, from Cool Mini or not. And it is a beautiful game. If you can see, this castle here in the middle is gorgeous, with lots of little pieces all over it, lots of mahjong type pieces on it. It comes with several different boards that you can use. These boards have different types of castles. You'll see the 3s and the 2s and the 1s. So 3 tiles go on here, 2 tiles here, 1 tile here. There's also boards that are just blank, and you can kind of make your own up. And there's some instructions in the manual that tell you some suggested castles, or you can just do your own thing, which is pretty cool. You can kind of make your own castle and design it whatever way you want.
One of these kids is doing his own thing.
Yes, right. Exactly.
That's dated.
Yes, so we built the castle already, and now we're going to start taking pieces from this castle and basically building a castle on our own board here. So there are 4 actions you can take on your turn. So the object of the game is to have the most points at the end, and you get points by building a little castle over here and having sets that you turn over. So there's 4 actions you can take on your turn. The first one is you take a tile from the highest most point on here. So right now level 3 is the highest. So you have to take from the top first. And then you can take any other tile that is available to be taken, and it's available to be taken if the long side of the tile is showing. So, for example, this tile over here, it only has the short side showing. You can't take that one. And the same thing on this side. That's only got a short one showing. You cannot take from the short side there. So you take one of those and take a matching one of it. So that's what you do. Take one from the top and then take one that matches that. That's one option that you have. The other thing you can use, you can take one from the top, and then you can take one of these little shrine toppers and put it on your board over here. You're going to need these shrine toppers in the game because they're going to be points for you when you put them on top of your castle over here, which I'll explain in a minute. The next thing you can do is you can just eliminate a tile. You can take a tile off of here, throw it back in the box, and you get 1 victory point for doing that. And of course, why would you throw away a tile just to get 1 victory point? If you look at your opponent next to you who's about to go, and you can tell that it's a tile they really, really want, you can take that tile away so they don't get a chance to do that.
Does that have to be off of the highest level?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It has to be off the highest level. Good question. All right, and then the last thing you can do on your turn is you can take one of these tiles here, these little discs. These discs are basically the end of the game disc here. They're 2 points each. So if it comes to my turn and I don't want to take a tile, I don't want to do one of those other 3 actions that I mentioned, I can take this right here, and it's just 2 points for me. The game still continues on. She can still take tiles, you can take tiles. Even when it comes back to me, I can take a tile now, right? But then once this little exclamation point here is exposed on the board, then that is the end of the round. We finish out, make sure everybody gets an equal number of turns, and then that's the end of the game. Okay. There are extra ones here on this spot here, just in case if the first player is the one that takes that tile, you would still get a chance to take one. I would still get a chance to take one. So that is how that works. So we're playing a 3-player game, so you put those all up to the 3-player marker. If you're playing a 4-player game, you go up to the 4-player marker. And this board is a 3-player board, and there are 4-player boards in the game. So I was showing the boards here. Let me show it to the camera up close here. So basically there are little markers in the top right. This is a 2-player board, and if you turn it over, it shows there's actually 4 players at the bottom here. And so this is a 4-player board, or since it's a wild board, you can basically set up whatever way you want. But there's little markers here. And the one we have out is our 3-player board because we are playing a 3-player game. All right, so those are the 4 actions you can do. All right, so once you take a tile, you're going to put it on your board over here. And let me just give you some examples here. So let's say I take this blue star here, and I take this other little blue star, and I put it here on my board. I can put them wherever I want. I can put them diagonal, touching, not touching, put them wherever I want. Once I get 2 more blue tiles, and I'm just going to take 2 randomly here. I know these don't match, but I'm just using these for an example here, okay? So I wouldn't be able to take those 2 because they don't match.
But it wasn't the top tier.
Exactly, it wasn't top tier. So if I grab some more of the same color, if at any point in time they form a section of 4, like so, they're all 4 touching, and it could be any way like this. Diagonal doesn't count, but or diagonal, if they're touching anyway, that is a completed set of 4, and I must flip them over now. And when I flip them over, they just go like this. So All 4 of them are then face down. And if I have a shrine topper, I can put a shrine topper on top of that. And that's going to score me points. And this little card on the back of it here shows you the points and shows you how the points work in the game. So basically, what's going to happen is if you turn over 4 tiles, it's going to get you 2 points. That's what it shows on the top of that card there. So if you turn over 5 tiles, you get 3, 6 is 5, 7 is 6, 8 is 8, and anything over that is just +1. So if you turn over 9, it's 9 points. You can put shrine toppers on top of that, and the shrine toppers are worth points also. If the shrine topper is on the bottom level, level 1 here, it's worth 1 point. If it's on level 2, it's worth 2 points, and if it's at the top on level 3, it's worth 3 points at the end of the game. Also, if you notice there's colors there on the left-hand side, there's red, yellow, and blue, and black, and purple there, and green. So the red, the yellow, and the green are very common. There's lots of those in the game. So you only get to put 1 shrine topper on those. The black and blue are more rare in the game, so you can put 2 shrine toppers on those. And the purple is very rare. You can put 2 shrine toppers on those, and you get 1 victory point whenever you complete a set of purple. Okay, that is it. We continue playing until basically all the mahjongs are gone, or until we've taken, or until all the tiles are gone, or until we've all taken the last one of those. That's usually what happens is you end up taking the exclamation point one there, and that ends the game.
Do we build this up at all, or is it all flat?
You want to build it up. So,
Okay.
good question. So basically, as I'm building this up, after I turn these over now, then I can put tiles on top of that now, if it's turned face down.
Okay.
If it's still face up, I can't put a tile on top of it. But once I've completed the set, so to speak, I turn that over.
Okay.
So let me give you another example here of completing a set. So you don't want to just complete sets of 4, right? So I would do, if I had something like this going on, like say it's 2 like that, then another turn I would say I put a blue one here, right? And maybe another blue one over here, you know, and then the last minute I'll put a blue one in here. Now I complete it. Now it's got a set of 5, right? So I can have like a set of 3 over here, a set of 3 over here, and you drop 1 right in the middle, and that's a 7.
Okay.
You know,
So as soon as you make at least a set of 4, you have to score it.
yes,
Okay.
exactly. Yep.
So you have to strategically place it otherwise.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
And if they're on different levels, they're still counted next to each other. So
Okay.
for example, this blue one here is still considered adjacent to that. So
Yep.
that right there would be a set of 3 in the game, all next to each other there. Okay.
Like a bird's eye view.
Yes, exactly. If you're looking down, if you can see it, then it is it's connected. All right, let's see if I can figure out where I put these. I'm gonna put these back randomly here. I don't remember where they came from. Already broke the game. Where did I get these from? There's one there, I think, and one here, I think.
That's about right.
Okay, great. And
when you score your topper, it goes back in your bank, or does
no,
it go back?
it stays on top, and you can't build on top of
okay.
the topper.
Oh, okay,
So-
gotcha.
So
That's
you
what I was going to say. In the past, when I've played this, I've messed up a little bit on where I put my toppers, because if you put them in the wrong spot, then
2
you...
in the center, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So
part.
you want to be careful
Okay.
about where you're putting your toppers.
Got it.
Yep. So that's basically how you play. There are some more advanced cards in the game. Let me show you those. So these are some more advanced cards in the game. These are dragon cards and tiger cards or whatever. They're different animals. And basically, they change some strategy in the game, like tiles on the edge, don't count. Or you get 2 points if you can have them in a certain shape, things like that. So you get extra points. We're not playing with these because this is our first time playing, so we are going to put these away. But after you've played a couple times, you want to throw in these in, and they kind of mix the game up and gives you more strategy in the game. In the rule book, it goes over and has an appendix that shows you what every one of those cards mean in the game. This little helper right here is awesome. I love this little thing here. This shows you exactly what tiles are going to score and the colors breakdown, and then what 4 actions you have that you can take in the game. So I definitely recommend having that next to you so you can look at that during the game. And we all start with one little shrine topper. Okay, so we're supposed to randomly decide who goes first. So we'll do here's what we'll do. We'll do a red, a green, and a yellow here. So it's one for each of us. All right. So I'll be
Red, green, yellow.
yeah, red, green, yellow. There. Okay. All right, and we'll poop out a number. All right.
Poop out a number.
All right. Here we go. And 2 and
That
2.
did not work.
I dropped 2. Let's try that one more time. All right. And just 1 this time.
Oh, there you
Green.
go.
So
No
that would
diarrhea
be
this time.
that would be you.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I did not have the excess poop this time. All right, Jesse, you were going to start us off. So take a tile first. All right. So actually, we're going to stop the video here. That's the how to play in the video. So if you want to continue watching, we're going to have a separate video that you can go to watch, and you can watch us as you play a few rounds of this. And so we'll have a separate video for you guys to go watch. So go check that out if you get a chance. But that is how to play Dragon Castle. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, how about give us a like and maybe subscribe. If you have an idea for a video for us to do in the future, we'd love to hear it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.